We've all seen billionaires owning superyachts. But do you know just how much it costs to live that ultra-rich lifestyle? The price tag on these floating palaces isn't just about the initial purchase. It's about the ongoing expenses that come with maintaining them. From fuel and maintenance to crew salaries and docking fees. Owning a superyacht is a multi-million-dollar commitment every year. Stick around, because in today's video, we're diving into the true cost of owning a superyacht and what it really takes to live the life of the ultra-wealthy. Now, let's jump right in. 1. The 10% rule of superyacht ownership. The first thing you need to know about superyacht ownership is the infamous 10% rule. This is a fundamental concept in yacht ownership, stating that it will cost you about 10% of your yacht's purchase price per year just to maintain it. Let's break it down. If you bought a yacht for $100 million, get ready to spend $10 million annually on upkeep, staffing, fuel, and more. But here's where it gets interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Larger yachts or older ones can push these costs even higher, closer to 15% to 20% per year. In other words, owning a superyacht isn't just a one-time expense. It's a constant commitment to luxury that requires deep pockets. Even after you've purchased your yacht, the real costs of keeping it running are eye-watering. 2. Real estate and estates, the foundation of yacht ownership. To truly understand the lifestyle of a superyacht owner, you need to take a look at the real estate. Many billionaires own multiple properties worldwide, often choosing sprawling estates that cost millions per year just to maintain. These properties are more than just vacation homes. They are the base of operations for superyacht owners, with private docks and oceanfront views. The upkeep on these properties includes landscaping, property taxes, utilities, and staff, all of which can amount to a cool $3 to $8 million per year. And this doesn't even include the cost of purchasing the homes themselves, which can be in the tens or hundreds of millions. When you own a superyacht, you need homes around the world to match your floating palace. Real estate is not just luxury. It's an integral part of your lifestyle. 3. Staff salaries, a small army of experts. The next cost to consider is the staff. Owning a superyacht requires a small army of highly trained professionals. From the captain to the crew members, you'll need at least 9 full-time employees to keep your yacht operational. And that's just for a 160-foot yacht. For larger yachts, the number can increase significantly, with salaries reaching up to $1.4 million annually for a larger crew. Staff roles include chefs, butlers, house managers, security personnel, and maintenance teams. And it's not just salaries. They also require travel, health insurance, and meals, which can add another $50,000 to $100,000 annually. For the truly elite, these employees are essential to maintaining the luxurious and personalized experience that only a superyacht can provide. For maintenance and repairs, keeping everything running smoothly. Now, let's talk about maintenance. This is where things get really expensive. Superyachts are massive machines, and keeping them in working condition requires significant investment. Maintenance costs usually account for 5 to 10% of the yacht's value each year. For a yacht priced at $100 million, that could mean paying up to $10 million for repairs and upkeep. This includes everything from routine maintenance to major repairs like engine overhauls. And remember, salt water is a yacht's enemy, so the hull and underwater systems need to be cleaned and inspected regularly. These costs are part of the price you pay to keep your yacht pristine and ready to sail at a moment's notice. Whether it's an annual haul out for inspection or replacing vital systems, maintenance is a continuous, necessary expense. 5. Fuel and operating costs, keeping the engine running. Fuel is another major expense for superyacht owners. A large yacht can burn through up to 500 gallons of fuel per hour, especially when traveling at higher speeds. The annual fuel cost for a superyacht can range from $400,000 to over $1 million, depending on how often the yacht is used. Fuel isn't the only operating cost. Lubricants, cleaning supplies, and other consumables add up quickly. It's a full-time job just to keep the yacht fueled, ready, and maintained. For yachts that sail long distances or host multiple events each year, the fuel costs can climb significantly. This is one of the most overlooked expenses by those who dream of owning a yacht, but in reality, it's a recurring and unavoidable cost. 6. Docking and port fees. Prime real estate for your yacht. Docking fees are another significant cost of yacht ownership. When you own a superyacht, finding the perfect marina to dock your vessel is just as important as the yacht itself. Prime locations like the French Riviera or Monaco can cost a fortune. Docking fees can range from $6 to $8 per foot per night, which adds up to hundreds of thousands of dollars per year if you have a large yacht. For high-profile events like the Monaco Grand Prix or Cannes Film Festival, docking fees can skyrocket to $85,000 for just 5 days. The cost of dockage is a small price to pay for securing the best spot on the water, but it's an unavoidable cost of owning a yacht. And let's not forget about storage fees. If your yacht is out of commission or you're between trips, the cost to store can add even more to the budget. 7. Insurance. Protecting your floating palace. Superyacht insurance is essential, but also one of the highest costs for owners. Insurance typically costs 1 to 2% of the yacht's value each year. For a yacht worth $50 million, that's anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million annually. This coverage includes hull insurance, liability insurance, and cover for all the contents inside, including artwork, furniture, and electronics. The higher the value of a yacht, the higher the insurance premium. As the yacht ages, insurance costs tend to increase as well, especially for older models with higher maintenance needs. Insurance also covers any potential damage to the yacht during voyages, as well as accidental or weather-related mishaps. For the ultra-wealthy, paying for top-tier insurance is just part of the price of maintaining a luxury lifestyle. 8. Communications and technology. Staying connected at sea. In today's digital world, staying connected while out on the water is crucial. Superyacht owners require state-of-the-art communication systems to maintain contact with the world. This includes satellite internet, phone systems, and data plans to ensure seamless connectivity no matter where they are. For a 160-foot yacht, the cost of premium internet access and communication systems can reach up to $85,000 per year. This connectivity allows owners to work from anywhere, maintain contact with their team, and entertain guests with top-tier technology. However, it's a necessary expense to keep the yacht functioning as a high-tech mobile base. 9. Chartering. Earning back some of the costs. Although the costs of owning a superyacht are astronomical, there's one way to offset some of the expenses: chartering. Superyacht owners can rent out their yachts when they're not using them. Depending on the yacht size and luxury, charter rates can range from $150,000 to $500,000 per week. If an owner manages to book 10 weeks of chartering, they can earn up to $5 million annually. However, even with this revenue, most owners still end up in the red. Chartering can help mitigate some of the running costs, but it rarely covers all expenses. Owners must still cover the staffing, maintenance, and docking fees during charter seasons. So while chartering provides some financial relief, it doesn't fully eliminate the costs associated with owning a superyacht. 10. The real financial reality of superyacht ownership. At the end of the day, owning a superyacht is about much more than just having a luxurious floating home. It's about the prestige, the flexibility, and the experiences that come with it. The costs are astronomical, often between $10 million and $30 million per year. Yet it's a lifestyle that only a select few can afford. The financial reality is that owning a superyacht is an investment in lifestyle and status, but it's not necessarily a financially sound decision. For most owners, it's more about the experience and convenience of having their own private paradise, ready to go at a moment's notice. And that's a wrap on the true cost of owning a superyacht. From massive operational expenses to exclusive experiences, it's clear that owning one is more than just a luxury. It's a lifestyle. If you found this fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exclusive content on the world of the ultra-wealthy. Comment below and let me know which part of the superyacht lifestyle blew your mind the most. Until next time, keep dreaming big and living luxuriously.